GB Cycles here with a quick update here on Friday before the markets are closed. So, have we seen the top in the S&P? It is very possible. Now, I must say I'm kind of proud of my red scenario here that I drew back here. We have pretty much followed the scenario with 2-week oscillation low at this point and another one at this point. We had some mid oscillation low here. I think that was the tariff panic. And well, as you see, I was actually expecting a 2-week oscillation low right here this weekend. So there's definitely still room for a bounce next week. Question is, can we reach a small double top or will it be a lower shoulder? But I really don't like this. Something may happen in the weekend and we may capitulate a bit on Monday, and then we have broken the trend line, and then it could be all over. So let's just have a look on some charts. So this is the S&P daily data and my wavelets. And just looking at the wavelets, my gut feeling is, this does not look good. It looks quite bad. And for quite a while I said I was expecting some kind of a scenario like this. And pretty much it is what we got. Also, I mentioned that I was looking for some kind of A, B, C move here, and yeah, that's where we are. So I cannot guarantee, we may bounce up here and continue this topping formation, but markets look very dangerous right now. We have my cycle, the 17-week cycle. I'm expecting this to be the top, and but there's a small problem. As you see, we are topping out early right now, before the cycle top. So that still leaves the possibility that, it may be too early. So it's not impossible to have an early top and break down, crash down here. The low is around in May. So we could trend down into May from here, but it's still possible we could squeeze up and continue this topping formation. I had the VIX wavelet. So for 2 weeks ago the VIX signaled a low in the VIX, but then last weekend the signal was cancelled. But now it is right back. So VIX is going up, and now we have, first we have this old projection. It is generated from the top in the VIX wavelet, and it was suggesting a top around February, today actually, but as we see, markets seem to have broken down a little bit earlier than projected. So when the market is bearish, it will typically top out early, but there's still room for some more topping formation here. Then we had this low in the wavelet for VIX, and that has generated a new and better projection for the S&P, and it has actually shifted by some days compared to 2 weeks ago. So now, as you see, this projection actually says we are now we have started the correction phase of this 10-week oscillation, and the bias is for the downside, say for that could be like how many days, like 3-4 weeks is possible from here. And then finally we have the hourly data for Dow Jones Industrial, and I drew this black scenario up here, saying that I'm often lucky with when I'm guessing the Dow, but this time, oh boy, this really failed. So yeah, I mentioned last weekend that the 2-week oscillation was about to top out, but I thought it would be a more neutral sideways 2-week oscillation, and that the Dow Jones needed squeeze to the upside, a bull trap, a fake breakout, but the Dow Jones is simply too weak, so we are breaking down, and well, we are approaching the expected 2-week oscillation low, so room for a bounce early next week or most of next week, trying to recover. It's not impossible to squeeze all the way back up and then finally get this bull trap up here, but I highly doubt it. Markets look quite broken to me now. So as I said, my employer, I have been giving advice, and we decided 1 week ago it was time to exit the market. We are not trying to have perfect timing, so but we exited. We thought it looks too dangerous, and now we are staying in cash for 12 to 18 months. So we do not care about the market, what happens now for the next year or 2 years. So say, well, around next summer, plus or minus, we will consider entering the market again. So that was possibly the bull market top this week, but it's very dangerous to call a top in the market. These bull markets always go on longer than you expect. So we haven't broken the trend line, still room to the upside. The 2-week oscillation is pointing up, so I'm not calling any top yet. So see you later in this weekend. Bye bye.